Back to East Texas now, and I'm joined here at the desk with two folks with a very special treat for you, especially if you're a big fan of musicals. We're going to pop this up for us, and I'm going to introduce our friends here. So here with me now is Dr. Sua Park and Miss Karen Holmes. Now this is two important individuals from the University of Texas at Tyler School of Performing Arts and the the Stage Notes Academy of Performing Arts Theater in Athens. Y'all are coming together to create some pretty big magic. Y'all are putting on Into the Woods, the musical. I am a huge fan. I'm a big fan of Into the Woods. It's one of my favorite, go-to Into the Woods, playing off in the background in my head. What made y'all want to come together and do this kind of event? I'm not sure if this is the first time y'all have partnered up together, but what made this happen?
Karen, do you want to go first?
Sure. It is the first time that we have partnered to do a show like this, and it is a massive show. It really needed a collaboration of this sort. So we're pulling all our resources together to give it the best show that we can.
And I've gone to Snappa Theater to watch some shows, and I was so excited about what Snappa brings to the community and their quality, the high quality of the shows. Really, wanted to ask Karen, do you want to work together to make something really magical? So that's how it started.
That's really, so you reached out to Karen.
Yes, I was like, do you want to do the show together? And she's like, absolutely.
Yes. You bet.
What show was it that she was putting on?
Catch Me If You Can.
Yes.
And recently they did You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown. So, yeah.
Gentleman's Guide to Love and Murder.
Yes.
Matilda. We do a lot of shows, all ages.
And is that what is reflected in your cast and crew? Is it lots of ages, because I know it's both college students and community members coming together to put this on. Has that meshing been pretty decent?
Very, very good. There are so many variety of characters in Into the Woods, and so I could not pull this off just by UT Tyler students. So by combining the forces together with Snappa, we were able to just fulfill the task really well, and everybody's doing a great job with their characters. So I think it's just perfect collaboration.
Now with this organization and for someone who's never seen Into the Woods, they're not familiar with this territory. I know it could be tough to explain, but could you kind of give us an idea of what the story is about without giving too much away?
Sure.
So there are 4 fairy tales combined, and Act 1 finishes with very usual, typical happy ever after.
Right.
But then Act 2 gives a little bit of a twist that if you want too much and if you are greedy, this is what you get as a result. So it's a lesson taught in a very good way, very unique way, and so it's a fairy tale with a little bit of darkness.
Ooh.
And we just love it. Every time we discover some scenes, we just laugh and it's just so much fun.
Well, I'm excited to hear about it. Now, where is this going to all take place? Time, ticket sales, what's the nuts and bolts of everything you need to know?
So we're doing 2 shows at UT Tyler at Braithwaite Recital Hall, which is an interesting challenge in itself because it's not a stage designed for this kind of production. So we're really being creative to bring this show to that location. And then the other 2 shows will be at Stage Notes in Athens.
Oh, wow.
So the first 2 are the 11th and the 12th. And those are at 7 p.m. That's a Friday and a Saturday. And then the next 2 are Sunday matinee, the 13th at 3 in Athens, and then the following Saturday night at 7.
Okay, perfect. Now, if you weren't able to follow that or jot that down quickly, we'll have these details up on our website as well. So you can go to kltv.com or kcherry.com. As far as ticket sales go, what's admission looking like?
Tickets are $20. There is a student discount. If you're a student, then we have a code for you because we want our students to be able to come and experience the show. It's fantastic. You can get tickets on the website, on the Stage Notes website. It's Stage Notes APA, A for Apple, P for Paul, A for Apple, .com/tickets.
Perfect. Did you have something to add?
No, it's going to be a great show.
Okay.
And we're just, we cannot wait to perform for you. So come join us.
Absolutely. Is there anything else you want to give us? Or is this something that we know that y'all are going to be partnering up in the future?
We hope so.
Hope so.
We're working really hard.
Well, that's awesome.
Yes.
And okay, so I know you're having 2 different performances, 2 different stages. Are y'all taking rehearsals to both stages so that you're completely aware of what's going to go on? Because in my head, I'm thinking, UIL from high school, where you just had to wing it the day of for competition at a new stage. So this is going to be something that you're well rehearsed. You know your ins, your outs, you know your cues. It's going to be a good time.
Sure.
Was there
Yes.
anything else that we might have missed that we would like to cover?
This is a wonderful show. It is definitely a more grown-up version of the fairy tales. I have
Okay.
people ask me, is this kid-friendly? And I'm like, well, it depends on your child, because it definitely has more grown-up content, especially in Act 2. So
Could you give us a little details, just in case, there were some people who had a gray area of, what does that mean exactly?
several characters die.
Okay, so that's,
Yes.
you need to be okay with?
And there's some infidelity.
Okay.
There's the wolf is definitely a predator
Okay.
after Little Red. I mean, there's just some definitely dark themes in there.
Okay.
So
And it's 3-hour long show.
So
It
come
is.
prepared to sit and watch. But Into the Woods is an amazing production that's going to keep you on your toes and keep you guessing. I'm a big fairy tale fan, so right up my alley. But this is something that I think everyone's going to really enjoy. It doesn't matter if you like fairy tales or not. If you love a good story, good music, and a good twist, you're going to love it. I appreciate y'all coming in. I
Thank
can't
you.
wait to see what
Thank
else
you,
y'all
Hannah.
put on together. of
thank you
course.
for having us. You need to come audition.
Oh, I don't know. If y'all need a dancer,
Okay.
Yes.
I used to dance in college.
Well, remember that.
All right, perfect. Well, thank y'all so much for having us. And of course, we'll get those details about the event coming up in April. Those 2 different shows, 2 different times, 2 different dates with those different events. Of course, kltv.com, ktr.com. We'll have the details for you there.